welcome to Lobricks. I am Leaky Tripper, and today we are going to discuss the fate of Tatooine. My assistant and I are going to discuss what to do with Tatooine. Do we get the sail barge? But also, we realized we haven't built in a while, and you come here to see stuff built. So we are going to build onto the Clone Wars MOC. That's the Crash Venator MOC. And don't forget to stick around to the very end of the video because we have an important question for you. And you, the viewer, will decide what happens to our Clone Wars MOC. So before we get started, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And now, let's talk Tatooine! Alright, assistant, the fans have spoken. They want a Tatooine update. So I have a thought. I say we get rid of the crate dragon and all of this, and we put the sail barge in the Sarlacc pit right here.
I've literally been saying that for 4 years. Like, I cannot believe the day has finally come to where we can take out... Well, I have a couple questions.
Yes.
Leaky. Look around Tatooine. I don't know if you've noticed. You always claim, oh, it's dear and near to my heart, but look at Jabba's palace.
Yeah, it needs some work.
It's all smashed to bits. It's all mashed up. We actually never finished the top palace part. We only finished the rancor pin, everything below.
I think I just have to buy you some pieces, and then you can finish that.
Yes, this sits forward a little bit more, and then there's a tower that goes here, and then it will be one big palace you can lift on and lift off, and then we'll need a couple platforms, but I don't know, there was kind of a timeline back then, you know, we were rushed on to Hoth,
Yep.
There was no time to finish this.
But now we have time. We could start a new series.
What the hell happened to Ben's hut?
That is a very good question. I thought it was one of your friends. And look, some of the Lobricks is falling off.
Oh my, it's ripped to pieces, and I can even reach in there and grab the Harry Potter figure.
Yes.
It's been unearthed.
That was our Easter egg.
It's too late. It's gone.
Wasn't it Luna Lovegood?
It's one of the characters. Wait, which character is this again? I forget.
Come on.
Whose character?
Don't be ridiculous.
There's a robot.
That's R2-D2.
This is a robot.
And Ben and C-3PO. They're like the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of Star Wars. So instead of just trashing this, there's something else we wanted to do for 4 years.
Set it ablaze.
Yeah, set it ablaze. This entire thing. Well, Mrs. Leaky does not want this here anymore. She does not want Tatooine.
Yes.
She says we have one room, and it's Hoth, and that's my Lego room for Hoth, and Mrs. Leaky wants to put, I don't know, a trampoline, something here.
Yeah.
So, instead of trashing this, and just putting a sail barge here, what about we make it modular? We start by taking this entire piece, this whole area, and putting it into a box, and then replacing it with the sail barge. What do you think, assistant?
I think, let me do some calculations really quick.
Oh gosh.
I think that'll work, sure. Why not?
Okay.
We could bring it to Brick World in Chicago.
Yeah. I think this should be out in the open, but would people steal our stuff, like steal our figures?
Oh,
like,
I hope so. That'd be really great publicity.
Yes, it would.
We could post it on the TikToks.
As long as they didn't steal this guy. Everybody wants this. I can't remember what this is called.
Oh, that's a dew licker.
A dew licker?
A dew licker. It licks the dew off the dewback's back. The dew piles up, and the dew licker licks it.
That's just lies.
It's canon Star Wars lore. Everybody knows.
Oh, I think step one, I've got to go and buy the Jabba sail barge.
Yeah. Step one, consume.
Consume, yes.
Consume merchandise.
Give money to Lego. After I get the sail barge, we're just going to take this entire area out.
And I guess we'll have to get 8 tan base plates to replace them.
Yep, 8 tan base
We'll
plates.
have to break into Lego headquarters and get those, because tan base plates, I don't know if you remember, in the Lego variety, were like impossible to find. You might as well
I don't think these are Lego variety.
You might as well be searching for moon rocks at that point, you know? Like, you're not getting a regular standard issue base plate in tan. And we need 8 of them? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do that. We're going to lose one of our Lobricks logos.
Oh, yeah, oh well. You know, that's fine.
Yep. And how is the Sarlacc? How is the sail barge going to look? I think that thing is massive.
I think it's going to look like a Star Wars sail barge, you know?
It's not going to make Jabba's palace look too small?
No. We'll claim what's something that would make sense?
Force perspective?
Yes, force perspective. It's just farther away. Yeah. That's why it looks smaller.
Yep.
So yeah, it will be fine.
Suka! So this is gonna go, but first we're gonna get the sail barge. Then we'll move on to another episode where we do Jabba's Palace and fix Ben's hut. And there's our other logo. And who knows, maybe we'll do some other stuff. In this episode, I'm gonna do some,
Oh my gosh.
I got another scene to do for the Clone Wars.
Oh, so many clones, man.
The Crash Venator.
You know, I never got into the Clone Wars. I was more of a, what, is this Harry Potter again? Which, Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah, I was more
This is original trilogy.
That's why I say we get rid of anything Disney related.
Oh, so you're buff. So you want MOCS Pelgo.
Yeah,
but what about...
What is this Disney scum, alright?
Even Baby Yoda we gotta get rid of, Grogu? Because he's Disney, he's not Lucas, well, he's, you know.
Wait a second, Leaky. Is that the $159 Play version of the?
Yeah, that's the place.
You're telling me you didn't get the $4.99 version? Disney's very disappointed in you.
Hey man, we got our Star Destroyer over Hoth. We got our Cantina.
Star Destroyer.
And I'm gonna go out tomorrow and drop a buttload on the stupid sail. I mean, that really cool sail barge.
Sail barge.
With 11 minifigures that are just regurgitated from old sets.
Sell that Slave One. And then probably recoup not as much money.
I am never selling that. That's prize.
Dude, I bet you someone would give you 16.5 gromplets for that on the internet.
Oh, because it's the 20th anniversary Slave One? Probably,
yeah. How long ago was that?
We also got the TIE Fighter helmet in there.
Oh my gosh.
Those two things alone would buy us a sail barge. Well, I think, assistant, I'm going to go now to the old Lego store, pick up a sail barge. And then very soon, I guess we got to rip this out and start fixing up Tatooine. All right, assistant, I'm out. I'm going to go get the sail barge. And stay tuned in the future episodes because we are updating Tatooine. You've asked for it, and now you're going to get it. So instead of going all the way to the Lego store, I took a shortcut, a lazy shortcut. I went to lego.com, ordered my UCS sail barge, and surprise, surprise, it came very quickly. It is a Jabba sail barge. I think I have it upside down. So next time we're going to get to work on updating Tatooine with our brand new sail barge. But for now we have to check in on the Clone Wars MOC and our Crash Venator. So it's been a while since I updated the Clone Wars MOC, and I wanted to build the command center right in the center of the shield bay. I actually got a lot of Legos come in to build the shield bay, and today we're going to build the little command center that sits in there. And after we do that, stick around because we have a lot of work to do on Tatooine. So should we keep going on the Clone Wars MOC? Stay around to the end because we're going to ask you, the viewer, do we continue with the Clone Wars MOC or focus on Tatooine? So today on the Clone Wars MOC, we're moving from the prison area where they captured Darth Maul into what is becoming the shield bay, including what we did last time, which is where they brutally murdered some little droids. So what we're missing is the shield bay command area. So let's build. So this area we're building today is from Star Wars Clone Wars Victory or Death. It's where Ahsoka and Rex find themselves trapped in a shield bay control room trying to escape from the crashing Venator. Alright, so here is the command area where they launch ships and such. Here are the minis we are going to use. We got a Rex, Ahsoka. They're in there talking about, you know, how they're going to escape. And we got the droids. Christmas droid, the only cone-shaped droid they have. And I don't have an R7, so this is going to fill in until I get an R7. And before I get an R7, I want to know the fate of our Clone Wars MOC. If you guys don't want it anymore, I'm not going to spend 30 bucks on a droid. So anyways, here's the minis we're going to put on. But first things first, we have to build the inside of this little command center. First thing we need are some consoles right here. Last thing we're going to do is put a wall on the back. And I believe there is 2 doors for coming in and out. We're going to have to build those. And we're building, finally. Lobricks building again. Imagine that. It's what we're supposed to be doing. Alright, there is the console part. Now we have to flip it around. We'll take this off so you can see it. And we are going to build the back entranceway with 2 doors. Okay, a couple of highlights I wanted to show. I tried to recreate the back of this control room Just like in the show, here's a picture of it. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. With the console, the primary thing I wanted to include were these little droid ports on each side. So now let's put our minis on here and then put it back on the board. All right, let's have a droid in front of each port here where they can hook in. And I'll be honest, that's the only room we're gonna have for droids. There's not a lot of space in here, and we still need room for Rex and Ahsoka. All right, here is Rex. Here is Ahsoka. Kind of cramped quarters in here. Let's put the back on. And let's get our front window in. We need to make sure we can see them through the window when we put it back in the MOC, which we can. All right, here is the entire command console in all of its glory. And from the back, pretty cool. All right, let's put it back on the MOC. All right, let's slide her into place here. Very nice. And that's supposed to be in front of the shuttle bay. Put the two connecting pieces on top. And there we go. All right, let's put our lids back on. And next time we are going to be working on the center of the shuttle bay. And I did get some pieces in to help us with that, including these yellow, probably caution strips for the floor, so, you know, no clones are standing where ships land and, you know, get crushed. That would be bad. And again, here are more sets that we got for the Clone Wars MOC. More Ahsoka clones and, you know, some other old white clones. And look, there's Jedi Bob. Which brings us to where we need you, the viewer, to chime in on something. Which is, what are we going to do with our Crash Venator MOC? All right, guys, now's the time. Leave your feedback in the comments. Should we stick to Tatooine, keep updating Tatooine for a while, and completely scrap the Clone Wars MOC? Sprinkle in the Clone Wars MOC every once in a while. Also, when we go on the road, should we go on the road with Tatooine or the Clone Wars MOC? Tatooine's going to be tough. It's going to take us a while because we're going to have to disassemble the entire MOC, something we don't really look forward to. The Clone Wars MOC is a little easier. We can bring that one on the road. But you guys might not care about the Clone Wars MOC. It's the Crash Venator. It's from the finale of Clone Wars. Assistant doesn't even like Clone Wars. So tell us what we should do. Should we focus on Tatooine, bring Tatooine on the road, and scrap the Clone Wars MOC, or keep working on the Clone Wars MOC and bring that one on the road? You get to decide. It's like voting. We're into voting season, so vote already. So with that, I am Leaky Trooper. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Remember, you can carry on the conversation in our Discord channel. There's a link to join it in the description. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here, and bye.